I'm Dr. Sarah Andreas. Welcome to the Leadership Snapshot Podcast, where we discuss leadership experiences, lessons, and look behind the scenes to inspire your leadership growth. My definition of growing as a leader is that every day you become more self-aware, more aware of others, and more of an impact. You grow so that the people around you can grow as well. So congratulations on wanting to be a leader of impact. I promise to support your journey every single episode. So let's get started. Today we're going to talk about the superhero mindset, or it's the knight in shining armor. I think that a lot of times the way we grew up, so we grew up watching TV where the superhero, might get hurt, but he doesn't stay hurt long. It takes him like 5 seconds to heal. Or if you read fairy tales, the knight in shining armor always shows up and saves the day. And his armor is always shiny. He never takes bathroom breaks. And it's just this crazy thing of these superheroes who are superhuman. When they try to learn something, it takes them 3 tries. And after 3 tries, it's mastered them. Even if you watch movies and you see fighters who are practicing and trying to learn new skills, it takes them, less than 5 minutes on the movie screen. And so I believe our minds just started to think that when we decided to learn a new skill, it should take less than 3 tries, or it should only take us 1 to 5 minutes to learn a skill set. And I think that's such a disservice to ourselves as leaders and as we're trying to develop and grow and become better human beings in general. The fact is, it takes practice, it takes time, and we don't give ourselves enough credit for the amount of work that it takes to become something that's bigger and better than what we've ever been before. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk about how do you battle this perception, maybe an underlying down deep inside of us growth mindset that says, hey, in order for me to be successful, I've got to be able to master something and be awesome at it within 5 minutes of starting to practice it. And the first thing I think is just to really take a deep look at yourself and decide, is that what you're suffering from? Is that the thing that's holding you back? The idea that you're not going to master it in 3 minutes or less, or the idea that it's only going to take you 3 times to practice and get successful at this. Now, if that's what's holding you back, then you've got to figure out, how are you going to get around that? How are you going to stop yourself from being so hard on yourself when you're not successful in the first 3 times? I think the first step is to really decide, is this something that you want to accomplish? Is it something that's worth your time and your effort to put into it in order to get the results you want? Now, if it's something that you're not willing to invest the time and effort it takes in to get there, then don't worry about it. Just put it on your next, hey, I tried that, I didn't like it, it wasn't going to help me list. But if it's something that you feel very strongly that, hey, I've got to master this in order to become my better self, to become a better leader, to become a better parent, to become a better spouse, whatever that thing is, then you've got to decide, okay, how am I going to really become that person, that better piece of what needs to happen? So the challenge is then, how do you become that? What do you need to practice? One of the things that I love to share with people is the fact that if you hang around with people who can help you become better, who can challenge your thinking, challenge why you're doing something the way you're doing it, that can go a long way in helping you grow and develop those skill sets. It can also go a long way because they are quick to point out the fact that you've only tried it 3 times, and why are you going to give up so soon when you have so much potential? My friend Cindy is a perfect example of a person who challenged me every step of the way as I said, hey, I don't think I can do this. I'm not sure about what I'm going to do. And she would look at me and say, Sarah, you have so much talent. Get back there and keep trying. And sometimes we just need somebody else to say, hey, you have so much talent. Get out there and keep trying. That just gives you courage to continue and to keep working towards it. So find your tribe of people who won't let you give up and who'll keep encouraging you to kick butt, take names, and accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Besides that, the other thing that I'd encourage you to do is really start a folder or a basket or something that you put your accomplishments into. And every once in a while, when you're thinking, hey, I don't really think I can do this, look back at everything you've already accomplished, because that should give you courage of the fact that you can do it. And let's say that you're thinking right now, hey, I haven't accomplished very much. That's okay too. Start today. What are you going to accomplish today? What are you going to put in that basket tonight that you can say, hey, today I did X and I did it well? That can make a huge difference in your future. So here's the point to all this. Superheroes and people that don't need to use the restroom or never get sick on TV, that's bullcrap. It really is. That's not real life. Real life takes work, takes energy, takes effort, and you want to be successful at it. So just be prepared to work hard. And I can't wait to see the results that you get. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you join us next week for our next episode. And also click the subscribe button so you can find us again. All right, we'll talk to you next week.